Good evening, everybody. It's a lovely 11 o'clock evening here in Animal Kingdom. We spent all day chasing Mickey Mouse around until we finally caught it. I've been watching with pleasure today, what's going on in the city of Chicago. I got the videos and the messages as fast as they were coming in. And guess what? They're coming in from law enforcement officers sending them to me laughing because, J Bob, and Mayor Lightweight were getting heckled, and they had to pull them out of the parade today. I thought that was funny. They were on the south side, I was told, at the Irish parade, and they got heckled away. And I started laughing when I saw that. And these goobers like Lightweight and J Bob, it's like they've always tried so hard to segregate, you know, the city of Chicago with the rest of the state. They call us these downstaters. And I'm sitting there thinking of when they're talking about the southwest side of Chicago, I'm thinking, okay, they're from the southwest side. I'm from the South 40 on a farm. We're the same people. Ain't none of us any different. You know, all of us trying to figure out how to keep the man like OJ, Bob, and Lightweight from destroying our lives. So we're all the same. So I thought it was funny that they got heckled away. Those videos there were OJ Bob just waving his hand like this. And when you listen to the audio from like 20 different directions, everybody's telling him to go, you know what, himself. And it's like, how do you stand there with any shame? I guess that's why they finally took him out of the parade. And then old Lightweight, and old Beetlejuice was walking down the street. They got so bad they had to take her off too. And they said that a couple of the officers told me, "Oh, she's pissed." And I'm like, "Well, she ought to be pissed. He's trying to ruin people's lives. They don't like it very much." So I thought that was funny too. But a couple of things. I spent I've been working on the city of Chicago thing for 2 days. I started Friday, and I apologize to you guys. I should have looked sooner because I was. Took me all about 5 minutes to figure this out. But here's the thing that I want you guys to do, because we've got a big group of city employees, not just firefighters and police officers. We've got them from a variety of different other departments too. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to read your guys' comments, make sure I don't miss anything while I'm talking. It's 11 o'clock at night, so I'm slowing down a little bit. But a lot of departments have joined into this. And again, as I talked about the other day, I know there were some collective bargaining things going on, etc. I get that. I've about got my lawsuit done against O Lightweight. And here's the thing that's funny. When you read this piece of paper, and I don't refer to it as a policy. When I refer to it with you guys, I'll refer to it as a piece of paper. It has two words on it. It has vaccination and policy on it from the city of Chicago that Lightweight put out there. But read, I challenge each of you, because people of Chicago will learn, just like I've been doing for the last 2 years in other parts of the state. I'm just going to show you how to figure this stuff out yourself, and then you all just take over. Because these politicians are not the brightest bunch, They're the dimmest bulb in the box for the most part. And if you guys outthink them, it won't even be a fair fight. Read this document that old Lightweight puts out there as this vaccination policy. And I challenge each of you to do two things. Whose policy is it? Who owns it? Within the document, I need you to figure this out. Don't assume. Read the document. Whose policy is it? And under what authority did they issue it? Two questions. Whose policy is it? Under what authority did they issue it? That is the first and foremost question. If you can't answer that question, you don't go to the next step. Because if you can't answer that question, it's not worth the paper it's written on. We'll make a paper airplane out of it and zip it down the road. Read the document. Two questions. Who issued the document? Under what authority? Because let me say something to you. I already know the answer to the question, but I want you guys to do it yourself. The document says the city of Chicago is responsible for this document. The city of Chicago. Guys, the city of Chicago, in a legal sense, is a territory. It's an area of ground occupied by the citizens of our state to live in the city. It's a municipal body, right? It doesn't adopt anything. It can't. Now, the people that work for the city council, that's the big gun right there, the city council, right? You've also got the mayor, of course, sometimes under certain circumstances. You've got your commissioners, potentially, for certain circumstances. But ultimately, it lies with your legislative branch, which is your alderman. They create policies. These people within the city of Chicago create policies. The city of Chicago, in and of itself, can't create a damn thing. It doesn't work that way because it's just a legal entity. Only the people within it. So that document, it's garbage. It doesn't mean anything. Because nowhere in it will you find, when you read it, who created it. And you won't find any lawful authority to support it. They played a big shill game with all of the hardworking people in the city. Played a big shill game. And then they try to say, oh, it's a term and condition of employment because we just created it out of thin air. Like, Bugs Bunny could have written that document for all. I just saw Bugs today, so I was thinking of my buddy Bugs. Bugs Bunny could have written that document, and it would have had just as much weight as it's got right now, because if you read it right now, it doesn't even have Bugs Bunny's name on it. It just says, oh, it created out of thin air for the city of Chicago. It's ridiculous. And the people of the city, all of you, you need to come bring down the rain and say, somebody own this thing. Somebody own it. Because they ain't got nobody's name on it. Somebody own it. Lightweight, you want to own this document? Did you authorize? Under what authority did you authorize it? Answer the question. City Council? I already know the answer to that because I've looked through. The City Council didn't authorize that document. And if anybody in the city, if there's a big IF there, if anybody in the city has the authority to put a policy like that in place, it's your City Council, because that's you, the people. I'm not sure the City Council even has that authority. That's a complicated conversation. If anybody has it, it's the City Council. They didn't pass that. They didn't pass that vaccination policy. Did Lightweight do it? Her name's not on it. Did some commissioner do it? Their name's not on it. The only thing it says on it is City of Chicago. Again, that's just a business entity. Doesn't do anything on its own. Why they didn't come up last October when this turd got thrown out there, guys, I don't know. And I'm sorry, I was busy helping kids. I didn't have time to look at it until Friday. But that's kind of where it's at. So, you know what? We're coming. And we'll try to take care of this as best we can, okay? I'll be back for a week, but I'm going to get this case filed here real soon. If we can't get it filed first thing tomorrow, it won't be Tuesday. It's going to be there. And again, I can't wait to have a little conversation myself with old Lightweight. And we're going to talk about whose document is it? Who's going to own it? Because the people of Chicago are going to have a little talking to somebody probably that finally owns up and says they drafted it. Watch them all scatter and run for cover now and try to say they didn't have anything to do with it. But we'll find out, okay? Let's see if we got some questions. City of Chicago coming together against the tyrants. About time. Good thing. I'm glad to hear it. we've been waiting. The rest of the state of Illinois, people of city, the rest of us in the state of Illinois, us downstaters, we've been waiting for y'all for a long time because J. Bob lost control of the people of the southern part of the state a long time ago. We've been waiting for y'all. I'm glad you're finally here. I don't think there's anything else. So anyway, that's getting late. Me and Ryan got some work to get done, and I'm going to have to get serious here for a little bit and actually get some of this stuff drafted. But we're going to do the best we can. Take care of this. But make sure you go. Go ask her. Go ask the honorable mayor. Go ask your city alderman. Call them all up. I want all the millions of you in Chicago. Give them a little call tomorrow. Say, I got 2 questions Tom wanted me to ask. Who's going to own this document? Own it. Tell us whose it is. And under what lawful authority did they adopt it? That's the only 2 questions you care about. And then only after those questions get answered do we go on talking about whether or not how we might want to implement it. But that's what we got to have the answers to first, okay? Thank you very much. Have a good night. I got to go get a little rest.